Welcome, friends, family. Uh, our first day of the new year, 2019. We, for the most part, had an amazing time yesterday. We went to a movie, Creed 2. Loved the movie. It's becoming a new tradition when we go to the movies before we go to church. Creed 2 was about humility and ego. And I would encourage everybody to go see it because I think one of the challenges that we all face is to be able to move towards goals for the right reasons. And typically, when it's about the ego, it's not a deep enough motivator. But when it's about something that is a lot more substantive, it's a great movie. Guys, check it out. I loved it. I like Rocky movies. That's just me. Then we went to church. Awesome singing. Great message. The message was refreshing. I didn't expect it, and it was refreshing. It was right on point. Being your best in the new year. I'm trying to remember what verse in scripture. Can't come up with it. So really, what I wanted to do is just kind of share out the the goals for the new year. Some people call it resolutions. I draw it in terms of faith, fitness, finances, and family. So one of my faith goals is continue the good work I've been doing with the young, the youth ministry. We've transitioned from working with young adults to now working with the preteens, teens, and high schoolers. And we have phenomenal things that happened last year. Went to several youth rallies. Went to a college tour. We had lock-in. We had donuts for dads, muffin for moms around Mother's Day and Father's Day. And really, we're undertaking right now, promoting our youth on a weekly basis through our shout-outs. And that's going really well. The goal this year is to be self-sufficient in terms of some of the things that we're doing by use of fundraising. So we intend to try to do some things around the food cart with festivals in mind. So that's going to take a tremendous amount of planning. I got to think about how we can do it, but I'm sure it'll get done. I have a great supporting staff, and I really appreciate them. So, not only with my faith, I want to, focus on family this year. Setting myself up for a goal for reading 6 books a year around relationships. And I'm not a big reader or strong reader, so my hope is that I can find a good book that has a YouTube counterpart so I can read and listen at the same time. But I'm really committed to that. Also, with regards to family, not only do I want to learn, but I want to implement, better communication strategies with my kids who often they long for autonomy, the rigidity and the structure that me and my wife have set. We do out of love. Sometimes that they don't see the love. But I'm just hoping that I can communicate the end goal in the right way. Also, book that I'm currently on right now, His Needs, Her Needs, with my wife. Trying to make that commitment to try to take care of her needs and not be so focused on my wants, goals, and desires that she's feeling like she's not appreciated. Moving on. Fitness goal is to commit to coming up with a plan that I'm going to share with Mayor. The initial plan looks somewhat like this. I plan to start logging for the next 40 days my food journal. Everything I'm eating, everything when I'm eating, And then in the next 40 days, I want to add on to that by doing adding my exercise bike on a consistent basis in the morning before work. And then I intend to ramp up the next, the third cycle, 40 days, maybe a diet component. Now that I know what I eat, let's focus on looking at the diet more proactive and not reactive. This is really the year that I've have in my head fit by 50. It was a fit by 40 that came and went, but I really want to make this recommit to it. So so that's the plan. I'll put a proposal together, and my boy Mayor give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, some feedback, and keep it moving. So faith, talked about that, fitness, family. We have not talked about my professional goals or my finances. So with regards to finances, I am looking at meeting once a week with my spouse, my best friend, my CEO, and a CFO rather, and looking at the best uses of outgoing income. In the past, we've kind of just been trying to check to check, week to week. Now that she's kind of gotten her feet back into the workforce, we can be a little bit more strategic with our spending, and just trying to be a lot more intentional. The idea of taking care of your needs and your wants requires some discipline. So want to be a lot more intentional with the finance and putting things on paper and working backwards. And I think that was it. And faith, family, fitness, finance. I hope I got it all. All right. So when my family wakes up, they'll have a chance to experience or participate in this activity. Hope all is well. And when we revisit this video in a couple of years, I hope we can check them off and say, yeah, all those things we had as our list, we got them done. Take care. Bye-bye.